Hey guys, once again, working on my 1990 BMW 735i. And tonight's project was the universal, okay, which is now missing. It's down here on the ground. Let me get it. Oh, okay. So I had a very loud clicking in the steering wheel, and it ended up, it's the universal joint here. What I did is I put a pair of, actually a great big adjustable wrench on here and tightened it down on the gearbox side. And then I had my wife move the steering wheel back and forth, and this thing was clicking like crazy. So 140,000 kilometers on this thing, and I'm going to say that it is shot. So I got another one. Unfortunately, I think it's made in China, but and it took a month to get here from ECS Tuning from down in the States. Like anything I get from down in the States, like Rock Auto or anything else, is right away. But Rock Auto didn't have these, and I wasn't paying $200 at BMW for this. So I got this for $70, I think, Canadian. So I'll give it a try. You know what? The worst case scenario, it fails within a year or so, and at least I gave it a try, and then maybe I'll just go right to BMW. But I couldn't stomach paying $200 for something like this. I know it's a crucial part of the steering, but anyways. So what I wanted to share with you is how I got this off, because the Bentley manual says, oh yeah, just tap it up off the shaft. So it says that you can take out both the bolts and just tap it up the shaft and away it goes. Well, that's not the case. Didn't work at all. So what I had to end up doing is taking all this stuff off from underneath. So the cover plate, the protector plate here, and then I had to get underneath here. And what I did is I loosened, so it's almost like a universal in here with, but it has your rubber vibration pad in here. So what I did is I took the bolt out from there, and actually this whole mechanism moved up probably about an inch, and that's what allowed me to get the universal off. So anyways, I am going to continue putting all this back together. Going to be very careful to make sure that my alignment with my steering wheel is all straight, and I'll come back and show you guys what the finished product looks like. Okay, just got back from a drive, and it does seem better, but I won't know until I head into work tomorrow morning. The one thing I'm worried about is this noise. Not too sure if anybody else out there with 735i and 1990, there does seem to be a little bit of play here. I was trying to find in the Bentley manual on what is acceptable. I first thought that it was this part under here. So see that part with the big nut here? So I tightened that down because it was actually kind of loose. So I turned it a couple times, snugged it down, and it seemed to help a little bit. It felt like that's where the sound's coming from. So I don't know if this area actually can wear down or not. I don't know if that can be replaced, but what I'm gonna have to do is get my wife out here, and she'll have to go back and forth on the steering wheel and see. From what I could see, there was movement up to the steering box. And now I get it. The thing has 140,000 kilometers on it, but a steering box should be good for a little bit longer than that. I did tighten it down, the adjustment on the steering box. I did tighten it down, I think about 2 turns, which is a bit much. Sometimes you just want to do it a quarter of a turn, but I'm going to drive it to work tomorrow, and I'm going to have my adjustment tools with me just in case I did adjust it down a little tight. But this is better, because before, when I was doing this, it had a full click. If I can find that video, I will splice it into this one. Anyways, always open to comments and suggestions. But if someone else was looking to do this, I hope my video helps.